What would you have done if the person funding your luxury lifestyle suddenly became your worst nightmare? Well, this is the story of how my sugar daddy's wife discovered everything. And trust me, you wouldn't believe how it went down. Hi, I'm Stella, and this is the story of how my seemingly perfect life turned into chaos overnight. It started 6 months ago when I met Chief Segun at a high-end restaurant. He was my type who oozed wealth, expensive suits, flashy watch, and the aura of confidence that filled the room. But there was one tiny detail I conveniently ignored. He was married. I mean, he didn't hide it. He always seemed to not care. My wife was too busy for me, he did say with a shrug. And honestly, I was too distracted by the gifts, the shopping trips, and the monthly allowance to think about the consequences. For months, life was sweet. Chief Chego treated me like royalty. Weekend getaways, designer bags, private dinners. I was living my dream. But the problem with dreams is that you eventually have to wake up. One afternoon, Chief called me, sounding unusually nervous. Stella, let's meet at the apartment. We need to talk, he said. The apartment was our cozy place he rented for our secret getaway. Therefore, I rushed over, thinking it was just another surprise gift or even maybe a vacation plan. But when I arrived, Chief wasn't his usual charming self. He looked stressed, passing back and forth. At this point, I had no idea what was going on. Was he trying to break things off, or did his wife find out? Let me know in the comments. What would you have done in my situation? And if you're enjoying this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more dramatic tales like this one. He finally sat me down and said, "My wife is suspicious. She had been asking questions." My heart sank. Before I could react, he handed me a small box. Inside was an emerald bracelet. "This is a little thank you for being discreet," he said, with a weak smile. I couldn't help but laugh nervously. Discreet? We were practically asking to be caught with the way he paraded me around town. But I decided to stay calm. After all, he assured me everything was under control. Therefore, we agreed to stay low for a while. No fancy dinners, no lavish gifts, no weekend trips. It was boring couple of weeks, but at least we were quiet. Or so I thought. One evening, I was at the apartment scrolling through my phone when the doorbell rang. It wasn't Chief. I could have heard his car pulled up, but I wasn't expecting anyone else. I hesitated, my heart pounding before I opened the door. And there she was, Chief Segun's wife. Therefore, I froze, unsure of what to do. She looked calm, too calm that it terrified me. She stepped inside without waiting for an invitation, her eyes scanning the room like a detective. "So you're the one," she said, with her voice cold but composed. I stammered, trying to explain, but she held her hands up to stop me. "Save it," she said. "I already know of everything. The apartment, the gifts, the money, all of it." But instead of yelling or throwing accusations, she did something I didn't expect. She smiled, saying, "Enjoy everything while it lasts, Stella," turning to leave. Therefore, I was left standing there, confused and shaking. What did she mean by that? Did she have some sort of plans? Was she going to ruin my life? I didn't have to wait for so long. The next morning, I woke up to chaos. My social media was flooded with messages. Photos were plastered everywhere, and someone had leaked everything about me and Chief Segun online. And his wife, she wasn't done yet. But you have to wait to hear the rest of the story. You wouldn't believe what happened next. What would you have done if you were in my shoes? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for more unbelievable stories like this. Bye.